Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario 64, Part 15, I believe. Part 15. Fellas, this is going to be a doozy of an episode. In the last episode, we conquered the 100 coin stars for Bob-omb Battlefield, Whomp's Fortress, and Cool Mountain, I believe. And in this episode, in this episode, we are in for a doozy, as the title may suggest. To some extent, I don't exactly know what I'm going to title it, but I was thinking just before I started recording, I'm like, man, this should be really cool. This really should be called, this one's going to be a doozy. We've already messed up. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some stuff I need from another thing. The reason I say this episode is going to be a doozy, fellas, is I don't know why there's a frog in my throat again. We're doing this again. But the reason I say this episode is going to be a doozy is because we have to do the Jolly Roger Bay 100 coins. Now you may be wondering, Ava, what exactly is the issue with there being Jolly Roger Bay 100 coins? And that's a fair question. Thank you for asking, if you did. The concern I have with doing 100 coins in this level is I did a bit of research. And what I learned about the 100 coins in Jolly Roger Bay, was that Jolly Roger Bay is one of the hardest 100 coin stars, and if not, the 100 coin star is one of the hardest stars in the game. The reason being because of the fact that it is extremely Titan specific in terms of exactly what you have to collect compared to a bunch of the other levels in the game. For point of reference, most levels definitely have way more than 100 coins available for you to collect. So you always have a lot of, free reign in terms of what coins you specifically set out to get. The problem, Jolly Roger Bay is not that way. Right? It's not that way. Jolly Roger Bay, for point of reference, has, and I believe if I'm saying this correctly, because I'm pretty positive this is correct, Jolly Roger Bay has a whopping total of 104 coins. Some of those of which you actually have the potential to completely miss entirely through the means of them being through a blue coin switch. And if you miss even one of the blue coin switch, what is it? The blue coin switch blue coins, then you're kind of boned. Realistically, you're kind of boned entirely, and it sucks. So I have been dreading doing this level's 100 coin star, and it has honestly made me procrastinate recording a little. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to record for you guys, but it has made me procrastinate just the tiniest bit. I think it has been 3 days since I have recorded. By the way, just wanted to say, so far, we have had 3 episodes of Mario 64 come out thus far. I want to thank you guys. The series seems like it's already been doing quite well. I believe the first episode's at around almost 50 views, so thank you guys for that. We are also almost at 30 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of that. You guys have been genuinely finding your way to just giving so much support back, and I do appreciate it. I also don't know the specifics too much, but one of these videos from the Diddy Kong Racing series, I don't 100% remember which one it was, but one of the videos from the Diddy Kong Racing series, it was either episode 1 or episode 7. Yes, I know that sounds really offshoot, but episode 7, the video where we started on Sherbert Island, has 200 views. What did you guys do? What did you guys do? Why did that gain so much traction? Am I complaining? No. Thank you guys again so much for all of the support on that. But it has genuinely been so confusing. I'm like, this is just a random offshoot, beach episode of arguably, what I thought was one of the most boring levels in the game. Why is this all of a sudden doing well. Like, I don't really get it. But once again, I can't complain too much. Thank you guys again so much for all of the support. Hey, we did it first try. Oh, man. What I thought was going to be a doozy. Oh, hey, we just got every single coin in Jolly Roger Bay. Funny how that works. We're going to go ahead and grab that star number 108. I feel so at peace knowing we have done this star, let me tell you. Oh, God. Okay. But now we're going to be going off to do Big Boo's Haunt. But, yeah, genuinely, thank you guys so much for all the support recently. Within these 3 days I haven't recorded, there has been quite a bit of support going through on the channel, and it has been great to see again. 200 views on one of the episodes of Diddy Kong Racing. Incredible stuff. I know part 1 of Diddy Kong Racing has over 100 views, so thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all that, because that is genuinely insane. That I feel like the more and more time goes on, the more we really have been, reaching an audience of sorts, and it has been just really, really cool to see. And I'm so excited for, what's to come in the future. It seems like, nowadays, there, for every new episode that gets released, or not new, well, kind of, but not really. For every new Let's Play that comes out, the first part, you guys always come through on the first parts, let me tell you. You guys have always been coming through on those, and it has been very incredible to see. But also, we have some of the offshoot examples, like you guys coming through on a random middle of the Let's Play episode, part 7 of Diddy Kong Racing. Like, it's really bizarre, but I'm very appreciative of it. I am very appreciative of it, so thank you guys very, very much for that. That's really the main thing I have to say about that. I knew that I at the very least wanted to comment about that during this episode, or just this recording session in general. I might end up recording. Okay, no, I got it. But I knew that I wanted to comment on that in some way, shape, or form, so there you go. But yeah, another thing I also wanted to point out, I know that I spent the last 2 episodes rambling a lot about Nintendo music, and you guys might be sick of hearing it. Again, it's kind of hard to tell because those episodes are not even close to releasing yet. They still need like over a week until they release, which is, is what it is. But, that, the episodes where I talk about Nintendo music are around a week from releasing. So I told you guys that the reason I wanted to bring this up, I told you guys that my theory for how Nintendo was going to be doing the release schedule for Nintendo music albums was they were going to release once a week, particularly maybe every Thursday. It appears as if that's not what they're doing, because literally as of today, the day that I'm recording this, they have released a new album since Mario Bros. Wonder got added. That new album being Donkey Kong Country 2, which they did, unlike Super Mario Bros. Wonder, they did show off that game was planned in the showcase. So, that's pretty sick. I don't think it's it's a Donkey Kong Country game, so there is definitely, it's the bonk thing again, dude. But there is definitely some album or some, songs from that game that I will be bumping, and I will be doing it with pride. So very happy that that's come to the service. But a big part of the reason I want to bring this up, on top of the fact that it's just a genuinely cool game to see on the service, it also kind of disproves my week theory. This has actually came out less than a week since Mario Wonder. This came out 4 days after Mario Wonder, which is interesting, right? Like, that's very interesting. They might be updating it more frequently, but also it could be a little more iffy, because it could also just mean that they're going to be more inconsistent about it. But if they're inconsistent frequent about it, I can't really be mad. I'll be completely real with you fellas. I can't be mad about it. There's not really any coins over here. See, this isn't nearly as bad. It's just there's a bit of a maze taking place in this level, so I'm having to figure out where the available coins are. They're in places, let me tell you. I could get you. Hey, I'm gonna need you to... Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. But, yeah, so, I don't know. Donkey Kong Country 2, great to have on the service. Just wasn't expecting to get it before Thursday. It is currently Tuesday as of the time I'm recording this video. But, yeah, I don't know. Very cool stuff. So, I will be bumping that, and I, gladly... And again, I told you guys that this is something I really appreciated that Nintendo Music was doing. They did update the... some of the existing mood playlists to have Donkey Kong Country 2 OSTs, and it's just a lot of... I love the amount of attention to detail they're really putting in everything they do with it. I really do understand if you guys feel a lot of what I'm mentioning with all this stuff comes from a place of sounding a lot like I'm just shilling, but as a Nintendo fan, that doesn't help my case saying that, but as someone who's been a fan of Nintendo for a long time, I have a strong love for what they're doing with this service, and I don't know, I just find it really cool, especially as someone who's such a big fan of Nintendo music. I think all around, it definitely just pans out a lot. We're going to go ahead and get that. Star number 109. What time are we at? 11 minutes. Actually, though, I typically thought the way we were going to be doing this... Hold on. I thought the way this was going to be structured was that we were going to end up only getting to do 2 per episode most of the time. We actually probably have time for 1 more 100 coin star. We may go slightly over the 20 minutes, but that is perfectly fine. I have no quarrel with that. We're going to go ahead and I think get around to Lethal Lava Land, because in my mind, Lethal Lava Land seems like a pretty simple pick right about now. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. It doesn't really matter which one we pick here, I don't think. I also don't know if your coins transition if you go into the volcano section of the map. They may or they may not. I don't really... Okay. Thank you, latency. Very cool. I also got to tell you guys, I have mentioned that in recent videos, I have mentioned that I have been binging a lot of playing Mario Odyssey and learning that game. I'm actually currently trying to work towards getting enough moons for Darker Side, which, yes, I have been only playing this save for about a week, okay? I didn't want this. No, that coin's gonna disappear. Never mind. It surprisingly didn't. But yeah, I told you guys I've been playing Mario Odyssey. I am working on trying to get my Darker Side moon stuff set up. And I think also part of it... Wow, that could have stirred so much disaster. What was that, dude? But yeah, I feel like a lot of my, well, that's unfortunate. I feel like a lot of my whole thing is that I'm trying to also use the current little casual playthrough on my own as an opportunity to learn how I'm going to do things when I actually do a Let's Play of the game. Because I think I stated this before, I never directly said that I had plans to 100% like every single moon in Mario Odyssey. And to be quite honest with you, looking at it now and looking at it from the angle of like I've played it a little bit, I still do not plan to 100% like every moon. Now that being said, as I think I previously mentioned in some prior episodes, I think of this series, I do plan to at least beat Darker Side, as well as Dark Side. So there's still going to be a ton that we have to do in that Let's Play, all things considered. So if you're worried about it not being a very eventful or long Let's Play, I do still think Mario Odyssey is still going to be quite a lengthy one. I don't know when I plan to do it is the thing. I know for a fact that it is definitely... At least with my current vibes in the games that I am interested in playing, it's like one I technically want to really have on my radar, but I also know that I really want to get around to just making sure I do Mario Party Jamboree. Not that I have to do it or feel like I have to do it, right? But I also just really wanted to do Mario Party Jamboree. I'm really excited as well for that series to do the episodes where, we're playing through the main campaign and then we do storyboards and whatnot. I forgot that they just let you kind of do that on lava a little bit. Yeah, okay, I knew I was going to take a hit there as long as I don't take 2. I was very close to taking 2, actually. Okay. Let's do 58. This is a slower process. Lethal Lava Land's been a slower process than I was expecting, but it is all good in the hood. Nice. So 68. I think the eye over here should give a blue coin. Oh, and there's also coins around this. Yeah, this shouldn't be bad. This shouldn't be bad at all. Come here. Yep. Yeah, this isn't as tight and tense feeling as Jolly Roger Bay. Jolly Roger Bay, I was genuinely perplexed, and honestly, with how complex it looked, at least on the surface to my brain. Looking back now, and especially doing it the way I just did it, it wasn't actually that complex, right? But I definitely was worried that it'd be a little too complex, and I was like, maybe I would just be better off, like, not doing it on camera and just saving it for, like doing it on my own time, and then we just pick up at Big Boo's Haunt, like, part 15 starts at Big Boo's Haunt. But I was like, no. We're going to give it a try. If it goes astray, we'll address it then, but... Oh, God, sorry. Only then will we address it. Okay, so we still need 19 coins. I'm really worried because, again, I actually don't know if the coins you have here transfer over. Yeah, by the way, the volcano does this, by the way. Very deadly. I don't know if the coins you have here actually transition over to... the volcano area. If they do, we're chilling. And if I really can't find any coins, we'll take that approach. But I would preferably like to try and stay in here as long as I can. Dang it! The coin went in the lava, dude. You hate to see it. I do know. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, especially when there's, like, no more coins. Oh, jeez. Oh, willikers, fellas. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Oh, willikers. Great. Oh, that's not where the 1-up is located? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Talk about me not remembering where you gotta do stuff. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Uh-oh. Don't hit me. I'm gonna try and get to the volcano in one piece. And just hope and pray that there are some coins there. If there is not, that is okay. Ah! Okay. You hate to see it, honestly. Do I want to give it another shot? Nah, I think I'm going to cut it here. I think I'm going to cut it here because we are a little close to the time. I think I also saw some coins there, weirdly. I don't know if I was just tripping and saw things weird, but I swear there were coins there right before I died. I'm probably losing my mind, though. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario 64. Very eventful episode, to an extent. We cleared out 2 more 100 coin stars, and one of which I thought was going to be a real doozy and a real pain, but it actually ended up not being a real doozy and a real pain, which I'm very, very happy about. Yeah, very, very good episode, but, you know, in the next episode, plan is we're going to work on Lethal Lava Land again, hopefully actually get it first try, and then we're going to do Shifting Sandland. Maybe we'll get some time to do Hazy Maze Cave. I don't really know. We'll have to cross that, get there when we bridge, but you guys will have to stay tuned for that. I don't really know. Anyways, fellas, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here. Hey, you guys enjoyed this video? Maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. It's your life. Do what you want. I don't really care. I don't really care. And I will see you, fellas, in the next video. Bye-bye, guys!